What will the character's name be? I have no idea. I have no idea. Shadowheart, wake up, girl. Get your racist ass up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well met. I am the magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep.
Oh my god, you could... I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna try it. Here we go. What? Wait, but there was like a whole... I'm in the Underdark, but there was a whole cutscene for it. Oh, he fell in! Yes! He fell in! Oh, that's so funny. Stained towel. Somebody had to model, somebody at Larian Studios had to model the stained towel. The stained towel has HP. The stained towel has 10 HP. I'm pretty sure the stained towel has more HP than some of the characters in Act 1 that talk shit to us.
No. Essence courses through you.
Ew, I'm ugly now. Oh no, look at me. I'm ugly. My worst nightmare. It's basically game over, guys.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable. Thanks to you. Now I must report.
Let's kill him, Shadowheart.
You murdered someone in view of a guard. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you're under arrest.
It was worth it. Wait, did you have 6 HP? You had 6 HP? You had less HP than a bloodstained towel. 20. Oh my god. I can't believe this. The chest. That was my bad. Oh my god, you can't be serious. I'm gonna keep doing this. How am I... You know what? I'm just gonna keep doing it. I cannot believe this. See what happens. I have had 3 critical failures doing this. I'm really a Starianing this. Or what? Oh my god. Willow! You know, of all the people, I mean, I said that she wasn't the brightest bulb, but damn.
Brushes are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you... Well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin?
You're gonna paint me? The hero of Baldur's Gate. That's not why I told you to name it. There's a picture of Halsin! You drew Halsin! You didn't draw me! I don't want this shit!
Truly, my finest work yet.
You drew Halsin, you didn't draw me! Halsin didn't do shit! You wanna know where Halsin was? He was underground in the Temple of Baal, getting tortured! I'm the one who did all the work! You paint Halsin? The hero of Baldur's Gate. He hasn't even been in my party for like 20 videos.
I brought my own paring knife.
The crown, up ahead. Time to cast the spell again and break its will.
Alright, well. Dominated Red Dragon. Can't believe this. Oh, what the hell? I mean, come on.
Tale for the ages.
This is crazy.
Nothing important is ever easy.
All right, well, you know, let's do it. Dream Guardians. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack you. Oh, I got stunned. Oh, because he has a volatile shield. I was really hoping that we could, like, fight the Elderbrain and the Emperor would be there too, and then we'd kill the Elderbrain, and then we'd look at the Emperor like, picked the wrong side, huh, bud? And then just leave them alive. That's kind of what I was hoping. But okay. What the? What? Tentacle. Let's go ahead and extract that brain, shall we? Oh, not enough movement. Oh. What the hell? Damn. Well, at least they're stunned. Dominate!
You bow, or you break.
Oh, come on. Right. There we go.
We've tried our very best, but it seems victory is beyond our grasp. Sad to say.
Oh, man!
At least, victory in which we live to tell the tale. Don't worry. I'll handle matters from here. And God's willing, there'll be plenty of folk left to tell our tale after we've gone.
Do it,
Until
Kale.
we wake, my friend.
Well, we tried. We tried, but, you know, it's too hard. The Emperor's too strong. He's too strong, guys. You know, this is a lot more cinematic and satisfying than when we did it in the Shadow Cursed Lands. It worked. It worked. Oh, they're gonna fall like the battle droids. I don't really want to do this. Wouldn't that be fucked up though? If I did like a 64-part playthrough, and then I was like, is that the dog kennel owner? I'll go ahead and load it now. I did a 64-part playthrough, and then I was just like, Gale's just gonna blow himself up, actually. I was kind of hoping we'd just roll credits immediately afterwards. All right, anyway, for real. Let's for real do this.
Time to strike.
Transform. So what's the volatile shield? Because if I can use it up. The shield burst, possibly stunning nearby foes. Wait, really? Oh, I gotta break. There we go.
Taking position.
Okay, can I still hit this? Nice. Oh my god, these tentacles, dude.
Time to push my luck again.
All right, and here we go. Look, we can call forth allies. What ally would piss off the Emperor the most?
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Okay, call forth allies. Who do we want? Oh, it takes an action. Floric, Gurs, Silver Harp Squadron. Oh, Jahira's. Hell Riders, the City Watch. Balm of the Moon Maiden. Oh, Isabel can heal 6 allies only once. Dame Aelin. Oh, the Owlbear Cub. Roland's Firestorm, 160 damage. Kithraki Inferno. Okay, good to know. Okay. Let's see if we can do a Mind Blast. That's a pretty good one right there. Dude, the Emperor's already almost dead. Let's extract his brain. He didn't even get to move. What an idiot. Look how stupid he is. Oh shit, I hitched my horse to the wrong cart. Oh, no. Karsus compulsions. Okay, we gotta get you to the Crown of Karsus. What a dumbass. I can't get over how stupid he is. What a dummy. Big dummy. Now this dragon is still psychically dominated. Oh, by the Netherbrain. Okay, and you're fire immune. That's good to know. Planar binding. Cold monster, 20%. That is 60. I could get 2 shots at it. Maybe chain lightning. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was gonna jump to it. Well, it did 1 billion damage. This dragon's already down under half health.
Good move.
Can I still call forth allies? No. It takes an action. What if we call forth? Now we can only do 1 each, right? Let's bring in Dame Aelin. Cause she's awesome. She'll get it done. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Kneel, they say. I kinda wanna take out the red dragon if possible. Let's see. Lunar Smite. Lunar Flare. This dragon is important. We gotta take it out. Nothing? Huge. Huge. Oh no. Pajama girl, it's come to this. Psionic suggestion. Hush. You're gonna suggest. You're gonna suggest that we hush. Oh, they all three worked. Oh. I think when I tried to cast them both before, they like, I thought they canceled each other out. Okay, well, you didn't even get it. I didn't even counter that one and it didn't work. Magic missile. All on the night song, all on Dame Aelin. They keep trying to hush Gale, but Gale will not be hushed. I will not be hushed. Magic missile, huh? Oh my god, on multiple targets. All on Orpheus. We need Orpheus to live, obviously. No, I don't think I will. It's like that Captain America meme. Concentration broken. Who, me? I'm sorry, it's just so funny. He's so funny. Oh, the dragon's back. Oh, okay, wait. Well, let's go ahead and take care of this. Oh, you got stunned again. Go ahead and extract your brain. Wow, he's almost dead. This 400 HP dragon. And I'm getting this from Bloodlust or whatever it is.
Time for some bloody work.
Oh, come on. Lacerate? Down to 10 HP. Now with that said, I am going to... Well, I can't jump over it, weirdly. I can jump here. Oh my god, that's not where I wanted to jump. Oh my god. Okay, that's about as far as I can go. We gotta get into these mind flayers' faces, you know. The nautiloid is on the way. It will appear soon. 3 turns remaining. Oh, a nautiloid. Oh, well, who cares? We'll kill them too. Call forth allies. Let's see. Now this is my action. Battle ready owlbear. Let's bring him in. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna Misty step up here too. Actually,
On the move.
I'm gonna move. And I'm gonna Misty step right here. Yeah, you're fucked. Exactly. Action surge. Okay. He had a shield on. I missed. I can't believe it. Lacerate? Finally got a big hit there. Okay. Call forth allies. Let's see. Roland's Firestorm. Oh. Wait, what? The Crown of Karsus has HP? Okay. Fire shield rather. Well, let's see. Kithraki Inferno. The Dragon of Supreme Kithrak boss to breathe a wall of fire onto the battlefield. So am I... Oh. Am I dragging it? Oh my god. Yes. Actually, that's not what I want. That's not where I want it. Let's do it. Ah. I think I gotta do it like here. Here we go. Get him. Get him. Oh. That was great. Okay, what can we do for bonus actions? Let's... Oh, I forgot about you over here. Let's go back towards the center a little bit. Once we take out this dragon, we'll be able to just go right up the gut. Okay, let's do a level 5. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Okay. Spear Guardians. Level 5. Okay, and now... Perfect. Oh my god, you're still alive? He's still alive? Perfect. The dragon has been slayed. Oh, I got an achievement for that. 400 HP. Hell yes. Now let's fly. Now we fly. This is as far as I can go now. Let's see. Do you have any like ranged attacks or no? I mean, I guess I can. Let's fly right here. Oh no, we can't do it. We don't have any more movement speed. Well, that's as close as we can get. I'm not gonna react. Yeah, because it never works anyway. Fleeting dream. If you want to teleport, then you fill up to it, I guess. Oh yes. Oh my God, Dame Aelin. We gotta save you all. Oh wow! Oh, they got it. They got their suggestion finally. Orpheus is still stunned. No, the night song. No. Oh wow, poor Lae'zel. What's going on here? Okay.
Get to the crown and cast the spell. We'll see off the enemies.
Okay. Wait, Dame Aelin is still here. Oh yeah, she's immortal. Sick.
Think you can take me on?
Wondering if I should fly. Not enough space. Fly up here. Yeah. All right. Can I fly any further? No. That's as close as I can go. Okay, we are gonna have to fly. I don't know. Oh, you got a critical hit. Damn, I'm grappled. Frustrating.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Okay. Can't use actions. Oh my god, because of the command flee. So then what can I do? Alright, well, are you sure I can't? Okay, I guess I'll end my turn. Oh, wait, what? Crushing flight. Okay, wait. Wait, I can't move right here? Oh my gosh, I can't move. Because he's too big for this, I guess. I don't know. That's really frustrating. Let's get right here then. There we go. Well, we don't want to hit Orpheus. Okay, I hit the tentacle. Good. Okay, so now I can move. Oh boy. So what can I do here? Karsus Compulsion. Channel the stone's magic to control... Oh. To control the Crown of Karsus and dominate the Netherbrain. The caster must channel the spell until the next turn for it to take effect. Ends if caster is incapacitated, stunned, polymorphed, or knocked out.
I don't fancy their chances.
Damn, I was about to say I could put the Globe of Invulnerability over him. That would have been sick, but I already used my level 6 spell. On the, albeit really epic, spell, what was it? What'd I use it on? Oh, the Chain Lightning? The Chain Lightning was really cool, though. That did a ton of damage. So anyway, I mean, I might as well.
Concentrate.
Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use maybe Divine Intervention here. Resurrect fallen companions with half their hit points. Divine Intervention. All nearby enemies. Whole you could do a Shadowheart nuke if you wanted. Wretch bounty of potions. Okay, those actually not quite what I wanted. Let's call forth allies though. Let's do Balm of the Moon Maiden. Yeah, target must be an ally. 1. Okay, how many of these are there? Have near idea. Let's heal Orpheus like a lot. Let's see. Let's heal up. We'll probably want you know, Dame Aelin to be healed up, and the other one's for Orpheus. Wow, that was really quick. What did the dragon have? Nothing. Okay. Get moving! Get moving, Shadowheart! Okay, now, I mean... Yeah, you're fucked. Oh my god, I missed. Miss! That's fine. No, command flee on my owlbear. Fleeting dream. Go ahead. These dream guardians. Ah, damn, she's stunned. Halt! I'm giving you a suggestion. Oh no, they're making Gale grovel. I can't even see you. Why aren't they attacking Orpheus? Why aren't they stopping Orpheus? Is that the Mind Flayers? Oh, they're attacking the Night Song. They're pissed at her. Oh, they're trying to stun him, but they just... No. Damn. The Globe of Invulnerability would have helped. Well, once we kill these Mind Flayers... Oh my god, these guys are all stunned. Wish there was a way. Let's see, is there a way to like remove stuns and stuff that I have? I never use it. Whoopsie. Disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness, but not stun. Let's see. Roland's Firestorm. And we could have it go on Dame Aelin. She'll come back anyway. She's an immortal. Right? We have it on these guys. Lae'zel is still stunned? Get it on these guys. They're kind of a problem, so get them rolling. They got roasted. They got roasted. Yeah. Hell yes. Oh, the owlbear. Eh. I got saved. Leave Lae'zel alone. Oh, I can't wait for Lae'zel to kill you. So, like, what happens when the Nautiloid gets here? Also, what, they're on their way? Well. Alright. Oh, they got reinforcements, I guess. Well, whatever. Yeah, look, they're coming. Oh, I've already got my charge.
Go again.
Actually, or is it? I keep wanting to use the purple worm toxin. There we go. Big poison, big poison. Okay, use Karsus Compulsion. Channel it, dude. Channel it. Yeah, we'll protect you. Well, we'll do our best anyway.
Fury, I am death.
Oh, the Nautiloid's gonna nuke us. Fulfill. Thanks for the chasm creeper. Why'd you just have this on you?
On the move.
Kill him. What, he had his shield? Okay, attack him again, attack him again.
Creator, destroyer.
Okay, Gale, call forth some allies. Florix cohort. I mean, some of these people I'm like, you know what, you can just stay home. Like the owlbear, I'm fine. We could bring the city watch in. Let's bring the watch in. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Oh boy.
Come to our aid.
Dude, the elephant guy's not even here. Oh my god. Get him, owlbear. Oh, that's it? Okay. Okay, is there... Where are the closest baddies? Oh. They're not really around. Oh, okay, over here, over here. Okay, what's like a really good one? Yeah, let's do like a flame strike to ya. What do you got on you? Exactly. What does this guy have? A Lithid Arcanist. You have a Peridot? I'll take that. Okay. I mean, look, we look good to me. The City Watch guys are in trouble, but... no. Oh no, I'm silenced. I'm literally about to win. I won. Oh, well, oh, this is the Nautiloid, yeah. Okay. I think you hit only your own guys with that.
This is it. Keep the enemy away until the brain is completely subdued.
Well, how long? How long is that gonna take? Bro, there's nobody here. I mean, I literally... Yeah, we'll stop them. Oh, we did it! Oh, I was like, how much longer do I have to do this?
The brain is weakened. This is our chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
Absolute freedom!
Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
Wait, what? The unbreakable will of the Netherbrain. So where am I right now? Ah. Lizzo. Lizzo, get in there. Hello?
Can't even catch my breath.
Okay, I guess I have to end my turn. Okay, well, we gotta have Orpheus go, actually. I guess I'll fly. Wait, what am I doing? Flying down here? Okay, I attack. Mind broken. Okay, Chains of Karsus. The Netherbrain is too powerful for even the momentary god's magic. Karsus' compulsion could not dominate it completely. You must strike it down. Psionic Retribution. As a reaction to taking damage, it releases brain quakes. Ah, okay. And I'm done, I guess. What's happening?
A rift, go! Destroy it from within.
Yeah. How about you go in, dude?
It's time. We destroy the Netherbrain and end the grand design.
Okay, well... It's gonna take a while to get down there. But let's go. Ugh, it's a long path down, huh? Can we use magic pockets here to heal up? That's what I was hoping for. Okay.
Execute. Transform.
Poor Gale. We gotta get him out of there. Oh no, the owlbear cub! No, he's just by himself! No! We gotta protect him! What happened to the enchantment? Was it only for a limited time? I'll distract them. Okay, Shadowheart.
On I go.
Shadowheart, you're gonna protect the owl cub, I've decided. Yeah. There we go. All right. It's gonna take both you and Gale. Apparently the Night Song can't go in there, but that's okay. We'll go down here and I guess we'll just keep hitting tentacles or something. Wow, very good. Okay. Oh, the owlbear cub's still growling. He's going like grrr. Okay. my god, the city watch guys just died because they didn't move.
My will yield, surrender.
Okay. The mission here. Look, I'm gonna go in, okay?
This is it. Its will is weakening.
I mean, what is that? Oh wait, I gotta, don't. Lie down. And let's go. Oh boy. That's it? Oh, because my mind's broken. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Can I do concentrated blast? Mind blast. Let's just keep. Yeah. Did it do damage? No, I don't think it did. That sucks. Come on. What's going on? The City Watch versus a Mind Flayer. Well, you know what? I'm proud of you guys. Lae'zel. Like, I can't get down there in time. Don't go prone. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. 36 damage. Marked for what? Negation. The affected entity is within range of the Netherbrain's Orb of Negation. The orb will explode on its turn, dealing 20 to 200 force damage. Oh. Oh. Well. Doing a lot of damage to it. The orb's turn is right up here, too. That sucks. I wish I had noticed that. Oh well. I'm doing a lot of damage to it.
Subjugate.
Okay, Gale. I'm trying to switch to... It won't let me. Very annoying. Right there. Owlbear Cub. We gotta protect the Owlbear Club. Okay. You guys keep that Mind Flare away. You hear? Actually, Gale, you got this. Stop it. Oh, I'm a little further away than I'd like. I don't know why we had to fly around that. Oh my god. What? Can't use actions recently revivified. What? Oh. Okay, well I got him anyway. So, cool. Do we want to like, you want to like use my, I don't know how you're doing that. But good job. Yeah, too bad. You're about to get nuked, by the way. don't know if you noticed that or not.
Obey.
Stupid orb's gonna go off. Dumb shit. Okay. What's going on? By the gods, not Lae'zel. Where's Orpheus? Oh my gosh. Well, Orpheus died. We gotta bring Lae'zel back. I mean... Wait, actually... Should we do that? Because the orb is about to go off again. This stupid orb, it took out, like, the entire thing. Fucko. I can't use reaction now. Well, that sucks. Am I in... Marked for negation. I'm within range. Well, what's the range?
Time to press ahead.
Oh, it's not that far. See, it'd be great if when I moused over it, it would show the range. But as far as I can tell... Oh, it's certain... Oh, I see. It's these plates that are glowing. Well, sorry, Orpheus, but, you wanted me to kill you anyway, so it's not like you were gonna lead anybody. Can't really cast that spell. I'll maybe do it next turn, but you'll definitely live. Why does it keep flopping back and forth? It's so annoying. See, the City Watch gets out of the way of the nukes. Oh no, they're charmed. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna be alright. Let's do a little magic missile. Okay. My target's too far. Okay, I'm going to leave you, Owlbear Cub. It's a good thing that you don't move, I guess. Let's see. Okay, they're dead. Great. Now, the only ones that are left... There's not really anybody left. So that's good, I guess. Grr. Now, if I use Divine Intervention... Opulent Revival, does that revive Lae'zel? But the orb's about to go off again. So reviving her, but then it's about to... Uh-oh. I might as well try it. It does not include Lae'zel. Oh, man. Damn. Okay. Here, go back and keep the owlbear company. I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with you. I guess we'll stay out of trouble. You can't go in there. It's just me in there. Is Lae'zel's body gone? While this companion's body is gone, their soul echoes and can be used to resurrect them? Fantastic. Now what I'm wondering is, if I go into the portal, where do I go? Because all the platforms are gone. Like... How do I... Oh, there's Lae'zel's soul. And she's got all of her stuff too. That's stupid. Okay, but if I resurrect her, she can't get out of the way. I'll try it anyway. Let's put her over here. There we go. What is going on? Where am I? I hate this shit, man. Where am I? Why was I there? Oh, well, whatever. There's a rando mind flayer here. Well, I hope you like dying. Globe of invulnerability. I'm saving that. I'm saving that in case I need to save the owlbear cub. So let's conjure a level 5 elemental. I had to. There we go. He's here, ready to help us. How did my concentration break? Okay, well, I'm casting it again. You know what? You're safe in Gale's hands, so I'm gonna start going towards the portal, actually. Gotta get in there. Okay. Galen and Dame Aelin are here, so watch out. I wish the owlbear would move. Okay. Let's see. Hell yeah. Okay.
Obey.
I don't know why it keeps going back and forth like that. That's very annoying. God, it's like playing Fall Guys. Look, what are we gonna do after this? Okay, that used your bonus action, right? Okay.
Fall by my hand.
Now they did their little thing, right? Now I've lost my action, but you haven't. You haven't. Good, 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 good.
I'm fury. I am death.
Okay. Really gotta do as much as we can here. Great. Off to a good start, Lae'zel. Oh my god, why do you miss so much? Damn. I guess maybe I should have brought more of my team in. Anyway. Well, we'll just keep going as if everything's fine right now. There we go. He's almost dead.
Execute. Its will is weakening. We have the upper hand. Time to end this.
But you can't get down there. That's what's annoying. We're up here, but what can we do? We literally... I mean, I can't cast anything, really. I can cast Sunbeam. It literally... It glowed as if we could hit it, but we can't. Well, that sucks. I don't know what to do now. What is the Night Song doing? She's just kind of doing her own thing now. Oh, come on.
Join me. Throw.
Game over. I'm just gonna say it. That part sucks. Everything else about this has been great, 100% epic and awesome. And there's gonna be some little fucking fuddy-duddies out there be like, well, you should have looked at you should have looked at it. Trying to ruin this, okay? Atop the Netherbrain, is it gonna, oh my god, is it all the way back here? No. I didn't want to quick save during the battle. Well, we can get back to it really quickly now. And you guys don't have to see this. I can pause the recording. Okay, yeah. I'll be right back.
The
All right.
is almost
I'm back.
defeated.
So I'm gonna save this time. So things went very similarly to how they were and what you saw earlier in the video. I would say the big difference is that the dragon is still alive this time. Very much so. I got really lucky that first time in killing it so quickly. The Emperor still died on turn 1. In fact, he died even quicker than he did before. Lae'zel actually had an incredible first turn. She moved forward. She broke the Emperor's shield with one hit, and then I forgot she had enhanced leap, so she leapt all the way over to this Mind Flayer and just killed him. She had to use action surge, but still, just straight up killed him. And then she just went around killing all the Mind Flayers up here. So things are good. I didn't summon the Owlbear Cub this time, so I don't have to feel obligated to protect them. I know they want to fight, but I know that they were going to de-transform. Thanks, Damon. Called forth some of the same allies as before. You know, I didn't do Roland's big fire thing. Dame Aelin is out there. You know. Now, let's see. Do I want to just go ahead? I kind of want to move back here. Okay. And wondering what to do here. Man, I might just hit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm mind broken now. I can't move. But we'll see if we can kill it in 5 turns. Now, the key part here is that I'm going to need everybody there. And so I'm not going to split them up this time. I'm going to have them all go through the portal.
Destroy it from within.
So I'm going to have Lae'zel go in.
It's time. We destroy the Netherbrain and end
Which,
the fratricide.
I think what annoys me so much about this is that, like, it takes so long to get down there. You know? But whatever. Ranged attack with Lae'zel might be a good way to get the shield out or whatever it has. Yeah, so I might do that next time. So I can attack multiple times with Orpheus, for example. Critical miss, whatever. Now Gale, we gotta get Gale inside, so Gale, go on in there.
This is our chance. Farewell to the Netherbrain.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have him go right here, and so, like, see, can I hit a magic missile? You would think the answer would be yes. Okay, great job. That did a shit ton of damage. Thanks, Gale. Great to have you here, buddy. Oh, it's doing this weird thing. Now, I'm gonna go in through with Shadowheart. We're gonna have them all go in.
We have the upper hand. Time to end this.
Fortunately, jumping all the way down is really hurtful, but I'm just gonna go in. Hope I don't go prone. The concentration saving throw worked. And yeah, now we've got them in the Spirit Guardians. Whatever. Range. Can I hit them with Sunbeam? I'm gonna try. Did 11 damage. Not my best work, but it's okay. Man, the dragon's gonna be bored out there. He's like, everybody left. What a great bug to have for the last part, for the final battle, for the game not to know what to concentrate on. Now, you know what's funny is that the brain isn't doing an orb yet. Oh my god, they're doing an orb, but it's way up there! The orb is like way up there. Who cares?
Its will is weakening.
It's just doing like these 3 platforms. What was that bullshit that I played against earlier? Where it took out like all these. It took out like 3 levels. It must be some sort of like hierarchy where like the furthest person away was me and I was like right here or something like that. And so it was just like, it aims for the furthest person away, maybe. That's the closest thing I can think of. I think that is so, like, really dumb, personally. I'm gonna take 53 damage here. And go prone, apparently. But at least I got there. I could have just flown. Sorry. So I'm gonna have Lae'zel. So you just gotta move off the melting platforms. Here we go. So she's gonna hit me with the mind broken or whatever, so I can't attack again. Which is too bad, but you know, that's okay, actually. Oh, can I get... Oh, am I still hit with marked negation? Oh, well, whatever. I'm just gonna Misty Step down here now. Okay, so if I were to 36, pretty good. Try not to hit me here. That's Lae'zel, that's me, that's Shadowheart. Yeah, Mind Blast. That didn't do anything. That sucks. Poor Gale. You can get out of here, right? Yeah, I might have to just jump. Wait, I'm still in... No, I'm not. I'm not marked for negation, so I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and use Magic Missile one more time. Dude, that does so much damage. It did like 50 damage. Okay, You know what? I'm gonna use Divine Intervention here. I'm gonna use it to heal everybody. So, yeah. Restore them as if they had long rested. Hell yeah. There we go. This is so much easier than what happened before. What happened before where it was like... And look, it doesn't even take me back up there with Daemalin because they're all in here. Oh, that explains the bug then. Now see this... It's starting to get a little meaner. But still, we can just move over there. So like... I'll move over.
Another fight.
Let's go. I'm going to move here. I think Shadowheart, you should take the brunt of this first one. One thing I will not miss about this game is double clicking on someone's portrait. The camera moves over to them and it doesn't switch. I don't know why. I don't know why it can't be her turn yet. I guess because Orpheus has to go in between. I don't really know. But yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna do the this. I'm gonna do a regular attack. Down to 14 HP. We've almost got it. Oh, Lae'zel is gonna be the one that takes it out. That's gonna be really poetic, I think. Oh, also, I figured out why she's missing. It's because she's got that feat that I got her. Great Weapon Master all in. Which means attack rolls take a -5 penalty, but the damage goes up by 10. No. There we go.
Resist. Impossible. Pain. Fear. Terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender. There. At last. It is subdued. Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute. And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
Betray Orpheus. Dominate the brain. Become the absolute. Command the brain to destroy all tadpoles and then itself? Hell yeah. I didn't know we could get rid of the tadpoles.
I must obey. I must end.
We did it. We're tadpole free. Does that mean I can...
Nightmares and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn Mythics.
that mean I can get a normal looking face
Pain
again?
rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain.
We destroyed the crown too, I think. Yeah?
Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Uh-oh. Kudanos. Where are you? Dude, how is Baldur's Gate ever gonna recover from this? Oh no. Whoa, it's still flying somehow. How thoughtful, it's trying to avoid the city. Uh-oh. Sucks for them. Oh, here we go. This is the scene I saw earlier. When I had jokingly had Gale do his orb blast. Right, here's the, I guess, the Kennel Lady's twin. I don't know what's up with her. She's turned a new leaf. Get him! Evil dies tonight! No, please. I'm just a poor mind flayer. Oh no. Some of these mind flayers are people's loved ones, though. That guy, not gonna affect that guy, though. That mind flayer's naked. What are you doing over there, lady?
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Oh no. Sorcerer's Sundries. Now what about my characters? What about my party?
It's
Oh, no.
done. The Netherbrain is defeated. Along with the grand design, praise Mother Gith.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
Are we just gonna get
It's
one
over.
line?
It's truly over.
The parasite.
Okay, good.
It's withered, dead along with the Netherbrain. I am cleansed. I will never be a filthy geich. Only mild offense intended, of course. You did the unthinkable, and I'm grateful for it.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible,
My face is normal! My face is
I
normal
never
again!
lost
I'm
hope.
hot! Yes!
I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me.
I'm sorry, I can't get over how hot I look.
But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea.
You have dragons?
Destroy Vlaakith.
Why don't we use them?
Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
You should do this, Lae'zel. Your people need you. Yeah. This is your choice to make, Lae'zel. I entrust it to you. Yeah, let Lae'zel make her choice.
Duty. All my life, I've traveled in its slipstream, not once questioning its path. In its service, I came here. And now, I will carry your hope, Prince Orpheus, and I will carry your burden. But to that burden, I must add my own. The loss of those I leave behind.
Lach crashed Makvlek. So be it. Now,
What?
give me my freedom from this form.
I mean, you know, I feel like the good decision is to be like, oh, you can have a perfectly fine life as a mind flayer. You can still watch Netflix, can't you? But, yeah, you can go, why don't you get a dog? Why don't you get a dog, Orpheus, and go live a simple life on a farm. But I think he's suffered enough at the hands of the Emperor. And I think he deserves the right to die. So I'm going to give him the honorable death he craves. Sorry, Orpheus. But you chose to do this. It's all because I didn't want to be a mind flayer.
Crashed.
I don't know what that means. Well, we'll write a song about you or something.
Kulos!
Dude, Lae'zel doesn't even have a reaction. She's just like, anyway, let's call those dragons.
I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator.
Me? Or Orpheus? Me? Okay. Me. Got it. I still got that stupid, like, stone eye from Volo, but whatever.
To the skies!
Farewell, Lae'zel. So, Will, Mizora didn't want to accompany us? She's like the opposite of a fair weather friend. She's like a fair weather enemy. She only wants to hang around when things are bad for us.
A reprieve from the Githyanki invasion. For this day at least.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Chiontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it.
This again? I mean...
The power of Karsus would be in my hands.
I feel like at this point, you know...
What then? What would I do with it once I have it?
Right. Yeah. Such power is not meant for mortals. Retrieve the crown, give it to Mystra. You know what? If Mystra wants it, she can go get it herself. Yeah, she can go snorkel in the Cheonthar and go retrieve the pieces herself. Perhaps it's best you leave it where it is, lest anyone should ever be tempted to, again, be tempted by such power. But then, unfortunately, that does leave the question of Gale's just gonna blow up from his little orb thing. Mystra promised to get rid of it, didn't she? The Karsite Weave. So yeah, as annoyed as I am with Mystra, and I don't want Gale to be her little groveling dog that does whatever she wants. Maybe it's for the best. Yeah.
Sage and timely counsel as always, and I intend to heed it. A wise man learns from his mistakes and strives not to repeat them. I shall bring the crown to Mystra. She'll cure me of my affliction, and I'll finally be free.
Better yet, you'll be her chosen again. I don't like that my options here with this dialogue are like, yeah, it'll be great to be Mystra's simp once again, or why don't you keep the crown for yourself and become powerful? I wish I could just be like, yeah, give up the crown and give up Mystra too. Why don't you go out, move out to the farm, Gale? Live a simple life. Get a dog. Or a cat. You're a cat guy. That's fine. Nobody's perfect. I'll say this first one, but just know I disagree with it.
And a more deserving one this time around. If this adventure has taught me anything, it's that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, growing quite fond of this merry band of ours, and I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mystra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
A nip, a dance, and a song. Don't mind if I do. I think we're due an evening's reprieve. What's our leader have to say?
Yeah. So do I not get to talk to Karlach? Or Slim Shady? My girls? We're just gonna... Okay, celebration sounds perfect. Let's celebrate.
We should see if the elf song's still standing. I won't imbibe, but I'll be happy to be away from here and in your company. I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the...
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh God! Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
It's kind of funny.
Astarion's days in the sun are behind him. The best you can hope is that he finds darkness and the comfort it once gave him. Knowing him, he probably will. Comfort was always one of his specialities, especially when it was his own.
So he was staying out there in the sun the whole time. He was fine. Oh, okay, thank God.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you.
Yeah, isn't that great? Oh no, is it happening?
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough.
Damn.
So, how'd I do?
We can still save you. Stop telling her that. You were spectacular in every way.
For you. And for the city and for myself and blah blah. But But most of all, for you.
Don't say that. That's embarrassing for me.
Careful! Hot! How'd I do? Spectacular! Oh, it's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? Same below as above. I love you.
Aww.
You. More than anything. I saw. Oh, God! Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlach, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We
What?
can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
Where'd this come from? Where'd this bullshit come from? Will sprinting out the back like, no, I have an idea. I have an idea. Me. I'm raising my hand. We can take her back to Avernus. What? But she doesn't want to go back. She'd rather die than go back there. Go, Karlach. We'll be with you. You won't be alone anymore. It's your decision, Karlach. You have to choose. We'll go with you. Zariel won't be able to touch you. Yeah, I don't want to have to make this decision for her. It's her decision to make. The three of us will make a new life in Avernus together. That might be pretty good. I'll go to Avernus with you. Yeah.
So, what do you say? Die
That's
here
it.
now, or live on with people who love you. Azariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlach.
All right. All right. We have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
Thank the gods you've seen sense. Come, to Avernus we go. Our next adventure awaits.
Will, why didn't you... What? Where'd all this come from? Will's just like... I thought I'd keep this idea to myself this whole time.
Over.
Until the very
And
last minute.
It's all because of you.
I didn't get to say goodbye to Slim Shady.
You, who were destined
My
to become
sidekick.
a thrall.
My trusty
Thanks to
sidekick.
you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast.
Oh, dude, don't do that to Balduran.
You are the
You have no idea.
saviors
He
of
sucks.
Baldur's Gate.
He teamed up with the Netherbrain. They end the game with somebody saluting Balduran? Oh, yes. Okay, I was about to say, we don't get to see Avernus.
Well, soldier. Here we are.
Yeah, this place sucks. Welcome to Mordor.
It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got.
Can I please say we've already killed one Archdevil?
Gods.
One more
Like
we can handle?
clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these.
Those cigars? A double-barreled cigar.
Then, there was you lot.
Will's like, oh, Will, you're so boring. To the bitter end, you're so boring.
Imps
Can
are
I-
fast, but careless. Don't let him tire you out. Just get rid of him. And don't forget, you asked for this.
I did.
Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
Yeah. I want to see me with the cigar in my mouth. That was great. I liked that.
When the invitation came, you were hip deep in Lemur's slime, swarmed by hell wasps, and about to drive the killing blow on a magma claw.
I mean, it's just like what we talked about.
The dreadful buzz of the wasps and the screams of the damned, a familiar, comforting voice echoed in your mind.
What's going on here?
Withers, he requested your attendance in Faerun to gather with your friends and allies, those who stood against the Absolute at your side.
Well, I wanted to pick my outfit. What is this shit? What is this crap? I thought that was gonna be like the end of the game there. Okay. What's up, Withers?
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Withers, did you miss us? You can just say that you missed us. Can't use reactions, mind broken. Okay.
I cannot remember the last time I heard the ballad of the Endless Spring performed. Now,
well,
there's a ditty worthy of a
I honestly, we've been going for so long. I mean, I'll do the epilogue here. I guess I just didn't. This is such a long video. I should have stretched this out to 65. I just didn't think there would be that much left. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Here's the reunion camp. There's a basketball game I want to watch, so. Okay, well, first, we gotta start.
There you are.
Shadowheart.
Keeping us all on tenterhooks so you could make a dramatic entrance, is it? Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Are you joking? I've been counting down the days. Shadowheart, isn't it?
Hilarious. You could find work as a jester if you stumble upon a noble with more gold than taste. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
Yeah. That's a close hug. I mean, okay.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
Let's see. Are you calling me chubby? I'll take that as a compliment. You look good too.
I suppose I do, don't I?
The new hair looks great.
Well. Trudy.
The new hair, it works for you. Now I'm like, the old hair? Why was that even ever a thing? Well, we gotta change. Hang on. Maybe something like this. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. The feeling's mutual.
I had no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same.
Tell me what you've been up to.
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister.
Okay. Where have you been? What have you seen?
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. I want to go
The
there.
largest temple of Selûne in existence.
Selûne.
It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Yeah. That was truly heroic. I don't think we need to bring up her parents unless she leads that conversation, so... You're right, I was truly heroic.
And oh so modest.
You must be wondering what I've been doing this past while.
Must I? You presume a great deal. I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all.
Well... Been carving my way through Avernus with Karlach.
I'm glad you two have each other. Hells, I'd be almost tempted to come along if you'd have me. Perhaps if your adventures ever lead you out of Avernus permanently. Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves.
We'll keep in touch.
I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars.
That's true. Oh, that's it.
Don't be a stranger.
Definitely not. Alright, Slim Shady, it was good seeing you. What the? Do I have to cast Speak with Animals?
Look where with haste.
Is this... Are you all grown up?
Oh, pardon me.
Friend? Friend! You came! Big brother Scratch, too! Happy.
What have you been doing since we last met?
Lots! Make friends with a turtle, a cat, a kraken. Kraken eats my cat friend, so I bite, kill. With shiny clothes, I am strong. Tired now. Want sleep. Want cave.
You have someone look after you. How about Halsin? Yeah, I'll go ahead and volunteer Halsin. How about Shadowheart? No. Shadowheart does like animals, but I don't know about keeping track of an owlbear. You know what? I think the owlbear is large enough. They don't need someone to look after them. Get some rest here, then.
Yes. Nice here. Sleep. Pets. Friends.
Oh, isn't that nice? Oh. Very, very sweet. Let's talk to Scratch. What have you been doing?
Familiar sight. Scratch
Oh, my
can't quite speak around the thing he has in his mouth.
Is that the astral prism? So glad Withers remembered to invite my favorite companion. Shadowheart disapproves. Jaheira disapproves.
So am I. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend. She's mine too. Also you and Owlbear. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to snuggle. I missed your smell, but this thing I found had you all over it. I brought it for you, and I thought perhaps you'd like to throw it?
Glad to hear you fared well.
I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you.
Am I going to throw the astral prism? This is a dangerous object.
You know best, but a little fetch never hurt anyone, as far as I know.
All right, okay. Where is it? Inert astral prism. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, it's doing that thing where it's hard to click on. Sorry, I got a text. My mother has been playing Super Mario Odyssey, and she has 311 power moons. Just got the update. How do I pick this up? It's always off a little bit. Whatever, I would love to throw it for him, but, you know.
A most welcome sight.
Then come here, Lae'zel, and talk to me.
The Hell's Walker returns. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
You came a little slower than I expected.
Bit. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection.
Wow.
Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Fey Run.
Oh, close. Close enough. Where are you now?
Shractalor.
What? Never heard of it.
I wouldn't expect you to. The capital city of the Githzerai. An exiled people, once kin with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to their god king Zareth Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
So you're playing Star Trek right now. You're Captain Picard. Okay. The great warrior Lae'zel on a diplomatic mission. Your tongue is as learned as your blade.
My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck.
True.
Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
Oh, I see you again.
Soon. When the comet has risen. When the Lich Queen has crumbled to dust.
Yeah.
I miss this place. More to the point, I miss you. I wouldn't even deny it with Vlaakith's vorpal blade at my neck. Though, I'd rather it not come to that.
That'd be kind of weird for her to do that.
Mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
Glad to hear it, man. Oh, Jaheira's right here. We gotta talk to Jaheira.
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? That makes one of us.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more.
Well, that's good.
Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
I heard rumors that the Upper Sea was destroyed beyond reconstruction. It's a kip, but it's our kip. I wouldn't change a thing. I get to say a little Baldurian thing.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing.
Wow.
Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
Yeah, what about you?
There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
Well, there's no insight to my travels for now. The gate will always be first in my heart. Karlach and I are each other's home in Wild Avernus.
Garlach is lucky to have you. And know that you are not forgotten. If your friends don't drag you from the hells, it will only be because you freed yourself first. But there will be more to discuss on that matter. First, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Who would have done that? Halsin is right here. Might as well talk to him.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
You are such a romantic. Are you hitting on me again? I can't tell him I missed him. He's gonna take that as a sign, a signal. You sound almost sentimental considering we didn't really get along. What? He paid us like a ridiculous number of compliments. Sometimes the read that the game has on things is a little strange. And like the dialogue options it gives you. Honestly, the time's flown by. Just as nature intended. Let's just say that.
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we all forged together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
Sounds like you need a hug. We can give him a hug. We can give him a little hug.
I always do. Should I ever decline, assume a doppelganger has taken my place.
That's what happened! That's what happened! So short. Actually, he's just so tall. That's the most you're getting, by the way.
That was more than worth the wait.
You can say that again. That's quite a squeeze you put on me, Halsin.
Apologies. You can probably understand my eagerness. I shall be as gentle as a feather next time. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
Well, we've been killing a lot of demons. you first. I want to hear about the life you've made. I want to know what the status of the Grove is. Because I had that conspiracy theory that, like, Kaga is taken back over, and she was writing them letters like, yes, everything's just fine. Don't bother coming back or checking up on us.
In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all.
I wish I could see it.
In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
Well, that's great. Is this the balance you wished for?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Though it is a more complex, evolving beast than I could ever have anticipated. True balance is no simple, fixed thing. I see that now. We welcome folk from all walks of life. Anyone who wishes for a new start. Naturally, it can be chaotic at times, but it is a thrilling sort of chaos. It thrives in ways I could never have dreamed of.
I need to see this place for myself.
You are welcome whenever you like, and for however long you please. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges.
Oh, what?
Their
Tell them
appetite
stories?
for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall.
That
I
sounds
have all
fun.
but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Had I known bedtime tales were a possibility, I'd have sought you out at camp. The game really wants me to hit on Halsin. The game is just like, yes, you two. Go ahead. I expect you'll have a few tales that will need to wait until they are older. Alright, let me see what I have.
I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Regale Halsin with tales of your past 6 months. Let's just do this first one.
You have kept yourself busy. I expected no less, in truth. I shall be able to keep the children
He just damned that
for
crazy
a few more
does.
nights yet, thanks to you. And should you wish to retell of your exploits in person, well, I shall not object to a night off. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
What about Thaniel and Oliver? May I have a hug? We just did a hug. Yeah, what of the Grove?
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence.
Oh, yeah.
Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence.
Is that so? Turn to leave. Interesting. Tell me about Thaniel and Oliver.
Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers.
That's great.
They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned.
Still partial to roaming in bear form, I take it?
I spend half my days in Ursine form. The children demand it. I had a score of them taking turns riding upon my back just days ago. I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oakfather's creations. But they must learn that not all are as amiable as I am. A lesson for another time, though. They deserve some joy. As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps because I have found where I am meant to be.
Alright, we've been talking to Halsey for a while. Let's go ahead and turn to leave.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle?
I do remember that.
I made this.
You whittled something for me? No way.
Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
That's very thoughtful, Halsey. It's lovely. Does it do anything? It's lovely, thank you. This may fetch a modest price from a merchant with poor taste. There are so many mean dialogue options, I can't bring myself to select them. It's lovely, thank you.
Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
Why would you be mean to Halsey? He's such a nice guy. Come on. Look at that. Hey, let's walk around. Yeah, there we go. Hot pants is what these are called. What the hell? Wait, let me see. Oh, that's what this is. Ah. Yeah, let's walk around like this. What? Hey, guys. I don't know. Let's stay on like this so we match everybody else. War is over. Oh.
Ah, there you are.
Gale.
Well, well. Look what the Tressim dragged in.
I don't know what that means, Gale.
Professor Gale Decarius of Blackstaff Academy. Wow. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. A pleasure to remake your acquaintance.
I see Mr. didn't smite you in the... let's give him a hug. Come on. It's hug time. We saved the world together. Everybody's getting a hug. Shadowheart, Halsey, Gale. I'm not hugging Astarion. But, you know, I don't think he would want one.
Well, that was quite lovely. I'm glad you're as pleased to see me as I am you.
So,
I have to say, I'm quite grateful to just be Gale for the evening.
So that Mr. Gale?
I fear my students find me somewhat intimidating due to my, explosive former reputation. I seem to put the fear of the gods into them. Or the fear of Mystra, to be more specific. I surrendered the crown of Carsus to her, as I told you I would. And in return, she cured me of the orb at last.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it.
Even now, I struggle to put the feelings into words. It was like exhaling for the first time after holding my breath for so very long. Of course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a threat. The legend of my explosive capabilities is an excellent means of controlling a classroom. Too good, if anything. I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils.
Okay. Why is illusory magic so much fun?
Illusory magic has the power to confound the senses, to render the impossible into reality, and to allow expression of that most magical attribute of all, imagination. Unfortunately, in that respect, some of my apprentices seem to be rather lazy. Oh, they try their best, of course, when they can manage to stay awake. And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned?
Well, I found life a little too quiet since our journey came to an end. Oh, brother. You haven't heard the latest tales of my heroics? Still smashing jaws and raging at my enemies. It's bloody brilliant.
From you, I'd expect nothing less. I've told my students plenty of tales about our escapades. You're something of a hero to them, you know?
Really?
I'd be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, let's try it. Let's do it. Teaching wizardlings to crack skulls sounds like fun.
Well, I, for one, can't wait. And I say with some confidence, neither can they. Of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with me in my tower. It will give us plenty of time to catch up on your adventures. I'm very curious to know what you've been up to these past months. But I suspect the telling of that tale would keep you tied to me all evening.
You have a tower?
So, in the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you to mix and mingle for now, with time enough to come.
Sounds good. Lae'zel, you're walking over there. Why are you walking over there?
By the living gods, I need.
This in the back here. Oh my god. Tressem's here. Tressem's his cat.
Oh, right. You. Hello.
Oh my god. You must be Tara. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard congratulations are in order. You helped Mr. Dacarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right?
You've just reminded me why I've always disliked cats. If that's what he told you, who am I to argue?
Well done. Despite my old friend's genius, he'd have blown himself up long ago if not for the help of friends like you and I. You ought to come visit myself and Gale when you're able, if you can extract yourself from what I'm sure are very important responsibilities.
They sure are. I quite like that. Thanks for the invitation.
We'll send word by pigeon when we've need of you. I used to have a taste for
a pigeon
them,
flying into
but
Avernus.
a great many things have changed in recent months. Ta-ta, darling.
Well, that was fun. Oh, Gale's over here now. Clothing chest. What is this? It's all my dyes and all my clothes. Bright flare leather outfit. What is this?
My knees are aching terribly.
Must mean rain.
Ah, you know what? This one's kind of nice.
Not during the party.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Wait. I'm wearing this. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Cobalt dye. Let's see. I hear Astarion back there.
You see, Boo?
Oh my gosh.
Your friend was near.
Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. I feel more comfortable now. Hi, Minsk.
Nice vintage.
We are not dreaming. It is our old friend.
There's Boo. I finally see him in a cutscene. Good to see you, Minsk.
Oh, and it is good to be seen. Oh, after so many days down in the dark, Minsk began to wonder if he was some blind bug who had only dreamed himself to be large and bulksome. You will forgive the aroma, I hope. We were not expecting the Dusty One to open a portal to our very cell. Boo had a moment to lick himself clean, but there is a little too much of Minsk to cover.
We're in a cell?
Minsk and Boo have been helping, of course.
We guard the streets, while Jaheira is occupied with harperish matters. The Zentarum rule the city's underbelly.
Oh,
so Minsk
no.
and Boo
What happened to
went
the
give them a
guild?
tickle. There were harsh words, battle cries, some manner of head wound. We awoke in a Zentish cell, awaiting trial by noble combat. Execution, says Boo, though I am not sure of the difference. It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsk still has his fists, no?
Right. I do remember when I met you, you exploded out of a mimic chest. Yep. Sounds like Withers got you out just in time. Wow. If you're gonna get yourself killed, you can't fight everyone you disagree with. The Zentarum are peacekeepers in the city now. Does Jaheira know you're off the leash?
She told Minsk and Boo to behave themselves, which is why we shall be back in our cell by dawn. But leave such matters for the morn. Tonight is for celebration and the telling of tales. How have you filled your days since we tore this sticky tyrant from the sky?
Let's see. Been in the hells with Karlach, fighting off devils, and looking for a cure for her heart.
Oh, Boo, do you know what it would mean? To find a cure for Karlach's heart? Exactly! Her heart would be cured! Oh, when this day comes, you must come and bunk with Minsk and Boo. There is much merriment to be made before the night is done. Go, and greet the others. Minsk shall make himself presentable. Ah, this pond shall do nicely, Boo. Though I see no soap. So you shall have to blow the bubbles for me.
Boo. Boo. Look at Owlbear going out there. Difficult terrain. Deep water. Oh my god. Oh. The owlbear's fishing. They were catching fish. Do it again. Come on. Do it again. Come on. Oh, they stopped. Okay, sorry. Oh my god. I think I am going to have to split this into multiple parts. Who is Milil? Who is this guy?
Zentish prison there, is it not?
Hello? Who are you?
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
You seem glum.
I find it hard to summon up the trademark pep these days.
Okay.
You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little.
He's not exactly a showman. Let's see. I know exactly who you are. It's such an honor. How do you know Withers? I have to know that.
I owe him a favor. One he is eternally invoking. I thought honoring the worthy was a fair price to pay for Withers to pull me out of the fugue plane. Alas, one purgatory to another.
What were you doing in the fugue plane?
Languishing in obscurity. Cyric knew what he was doing when he punished me for that song, the prick. Before I was banished to the fugue plane,
Oh, is this
I
a
had
Baldur's
song
Gate
prayers
2
coming
Easter
out
egg?
the proverbial ears. Guess how many I get now? None.
I wonder if he must be a character from a previous
Prayers were
game.
once offered to Milil, Lord of Song, a minor deity whose worship faded after offending the trickster god Cyric.
I'm washed up, I'm afraid.
We gotta inspire him somehow. I disagree. It's an honor to be serenaded by Milil's Lord of Song.
You know? You're bloody right. It is an honor.
Yeah.
Finally. The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for?
Well, look, he's very upset. I think please carry on as you were.
Fantastical news. Carry on I shall.
Yeah. I'd like to hear a song at some point. You know? Minsk is here, Karlak is here. Look, Minsk is chowing down. Boiled beholder eye stalks. Who prepared all this food? I'll take the grilled pork leg, please. What's this? Chest of grateful words? Oh my god.
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
There's letters from everyone? This ending is awesome. This is really, like, satisfying. To the hero of the realms, we have followed your adventure closely from the day you fell from that doomed nautiloid to the final blow you struck the Netherbrain as it loomed over the Sword Coast. We are but a humble guild. Shut up, Astarion! We are but a humble guild who pride ourselves in telling stories not unlike the tales to be written of you for many years to come. How inspired we have been to witness your feats awesome and terrible, the lives you saved and sundered, the friendships you found. Thus, we thought to extend a greeting, to thank you for adventuring with such creative determination, such panache, enough to touch the hearts of each of our number. With deepest gratitude, the Guild of Great Genius. So you guys don't want to kill me anymore? Wow, a letter from the boss. To an old acquaintance, Art Kulag. That sounds familiar. Art Kulag. I write to you from the sunny porch of the Last Light Inn. A light breeze blows now and then. People are milling in and out. Builders, visitors, the children of all ages in Halsin's care. Yeah, we had to get his instrument. I can no longer hold a quill or eat without assistance. A kind friend is transcribing this for me. Oh. Thaniel, rejoined with Oliver, has promised to be with me when the end comes. And as our old songs drift on the wind, ever louder, I know I have mere days left. But I do not fear it. If not for your help, this land would still be shrouded in darkness, and I'd still be lost within it. Know that my heart is full and happy, and I am grateful for my last moments. Do visit someday, and if you have time to stop by an old Flaming Fist's grave, I know I'd love to see you. Art Kulag. Oh my gosh. Ravengard.
Cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I needed it.
Will, do you mind? Hero of Baldur's Gate, vanquisher of the Absolute.
The city is forever in your debt, for without your valor, your audacity, your sacrifice, it would not have known renewal. It is not temples and inns and homes that I speak of, but hearts. Baldur's Gate can never be the city it was before it suffered the Absolute's touch. And that is as it should be. The survivors have borne witness to their homes' near destruction. They have come to regret turning a blind eye to the cruelty Gortash disguised as safety and security. And they understand, just as I have come to understand, that trust, compassion, and unity are the foundation of Baldur's Gate. Our gates are open once more to the disowned and displaced. The Flaming Fists will learn to be the true servants of the people. And I will devote myself to ridding the gate of the shameful fears that allowed evil to enter our homes and sit at our tables. Yours, Older Gravengard. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick this up, and I'm gonna go off to the side to read this in peace. Hope nobody minds, but I just feel like I deserve to read this over here. Okay, let's drop this. Okay. Now then, letter from Arabella. Okay. Hey you, it's Arabella. You remember me, right? Bone Man once said I need to find balance. Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Fancy talk. He was right though. After I touched that idol in the grove, it was like a big tree starting to grow in my head. And all these weird thoughts and feelings and powers sprouted on its branches like big black leaves. I had to figure myself out. So I followed the weave, like Bone Man said. I don't know how I knew what to do, I just did. After you squished the brain, Beardman showed up. Said the weave led him to me and me to him. He's teaching me how to make sense of all those leaves on my head tree. He says I need to use magic responsibly. He also says not to call him Beardman. I'll let you know how it goes. So I'm guessing that's... Is that Gale? Or Elminster? Elminster is more of a beard than Gale. Orage, no way. My friend, no. My darling. Greetings from Menzo Baranzan, where the blood you so kindly traded me is ready to play its part in resurrecting the glorious House of Blodra. From the moment I saw you, I knew you had power, and I knew that I could harness it. I knew that it could be mine. Soon I will descend into the abyss my people call the Claw Rift, searching for my lost house in its depths. Will it be dangerous? Oh yes, most dangerous. But don't fear, darling. Your strength will see me through, and I will find the ruins of my house, and when I emerge again, it will be the matron mother of a house reborn. All thanks to you. All thanks to the power in your blood. Until we meet again, my darling. Araj Blodra. I'm shocked to get a letter from Araj. Letter from Sebastian, the guy that we freed, the spawn. After so long in a vampire's cell, I'd almost forgotten how to write. Never mind what to write. But what can you say to the person who unlocked your cage and gave you your life back? Or gave us some kind of life at least. After you killed Cazador and opened our cells, we fled into the Underdark. There were thousands of us. A ravenous wave, mad with freedom and out for blood. And gods did we find blood. We swarmed every monster and unfortunate in our path, drinking what we could. We lost hundreds along the way, some to beasts, but most just disappeared into the dark. It wasn't easy, but eventually Cazador's house spawn calmed us and took control. They found some old ruins we could call home, and we've been there ever since, building new lives for ourselves. We're not free down here. The dark will chain us forever, but we aren't the prisoners we once were either. And that's thanks to you. You looked in our cages and saw people, not monsters. And here, down in the shadows, we're trying to live up to that. Thank you now and forever, Sebastian. Oh my, there's so many of these. Floric. These are long letters too. None of them are like short little like, yeah thanks, okay bye. I got like an ant bite on my foot. Dear friend, I doubted you for so long. Perhaps you knew that already, in spite of my best attempts. You proved yourself time and time again. At Joaquin's Rest, and Moonrise Towers, and Worm's Rock. And still I doubted. The Netherbrain's defeat should have proven your courage, yet I was more doubtful than ever. This was a ruse, a dream, a trick! And then one eve, with the elf song, I heard it. Singing. A raucous, lewd, tuneless, drunken refrain. I'd never heard anything more terrible, more beautiful. I raised my voice and joined the chorus. That was the moment all my doubts melted away and were replaced with something more valuable. Hope. Baldur's Gate will be whole again. I might have doubted you, but you never did. With profound admiration, Floric. Wow. Letter from the Gur. To the spawn Astarian. I don't care about that. Astarian's letter. What about me? Letter from Barkus. To whom it may concern. Withers gave me this address and said I could consider writing. Well, I considered it. Return address included. Best, Barkus Root. Well, that's a phone in. Do you not know who you were writing to? He did thank me a lot in person, though. Hey there, would you mind passing this on to Karlak? Thanks a mil. Karlak, if you're reading this, you're alive. One way or another, you found a way. Thank the gods. I think of you often, wondering what has become of you. Write to me, won't you, please? Yours faithfully, Damon. What is going on over here? Are you okay?
It truly is splendid to see everyone gathered together again. If only for a night. I hope the sun does not make haste to rise on us.
Okay. Is everything okay over here? Not sure what I heard, but okay. Back to my letter. Back to my fan mail. Oh, these are all for other people. Girl, my boy. Well, I don't want to read this. Letter from Nocturne. Oh, this is for Shadowheart. Well, Okay, I mean, if you guys want to read this, you can pause. Valeria. Salutations. I'm ready to... You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Letter from Voss. Shellac. Orpheus may not be with us, but the comet shines ever bright. Breath by breath, battle by battle, Vlacus' deaths draw near. I have taken to the astral plane. Slaughter all who must be slaughtered, and spread the air's truth to every possible ear, willing and unwilling. Many Githyanki have already taken up arms as warriors of the comet. Others have remained in their enclaves or traveled to creches, dedicating themselves to our cause as scribes, spies, and slate scholars. But our allies do not all call themselves children of Gith. Zareth Menyar, yeah, that person that Lae'zel's gonna parlay with, has requested an audience. There was a time I would have thought such a coalition unspeakable. But with the Githzerai at our side, not even the full force of the Kithraki could stop us. If Vlacus is to fall, perhaps the two skies must again be made one. Voss. Orpheus, Knight of the Comet. Mayrina. Ah! Thought I'd reach out first for once. Finally had my baby. A beautiful boy. I can't believe I ever thought of giving him up. He screams his head off half the night, and I've barely slept, but I'm the happiest I've ever been. Other than my wedding day, of course. I decided to name him Connor after his dad. With Ethel gone, myself and some other hag survivors have started our own publishing house. We've only printed a few pamphlets so far, but I'm halfway through my first book. Me, an author. It's like something out of a dream. Mind you, it's all about how to kill hags, but you know what they say. Write what you know. With every pamphlet we publish, more people show up to our support groups. As happy as that makes me, it breaks my heart to see how much harm Ethel did. But so long as I live, another hag won't set foot in Baldur's Gate. You have my word. Anyway, the reason I'm writing isn't just to talk your ear off, it's to say thank you for saving a scared young girl who thought she'd be a terrible mother. I couldn't have been more wrong. Next time we meet, pints are on me. Mayrina. Letter from Nine Fingers. Oh. I'm not much for leaving my city, but it does gladden a girl's heart to be asked to the ball. So thank you all. So I'll thank you for that very much. At my place, except a few casks of a fine vintage that managed to roll their way from the upper city and all the commotion, the rebuilding has given to many such happy opportunities. Worth discussing over a more civilized drink in my guild hall if you find yourself at a loose end. Enjoy the muck and see if we can get the High Harper to sing. You won't be disappointed. Letter from Zevlor. I hope my penmanship has improved somewhat in the past months. When I first stumbled into the city, I shook so badly that I could scarcely hold the soup the priest pressed in my hand. Let alone write and thank you as you deserve. Oh. Yeah, I snuffed the sneeze. Ooh. It is only when the city itself began to shake that I felt my hands grow still. Along with the other veterans sheltered at the temple, discards of Elturel's unworthy legions, I watched that monstrosity rise over the city. We felt no fear, only anger, disgust, purpose, and with it, power. I do not know what oath we cling to now, or how long it will last, but we shall use it to ensure that this city will not suffer as Elturel did, whether it wants us to or not. It is more than thanks alone I owe. No words can make amends for what I did to my people, but that is as it should be. More come to the temple every day to aid in the relief efforts. If I am permitted to work alongside them, then I am content. Come see us when you can, Zevlor. Wow. What's happening over here? Shadowheart and Minsk are talking. Wow, they just have like random talking in the background. Okay, now if anyone else wants to read these, I'll go ahead and just drop and put it right there. Okay. Awesome. Baldur's Mouth Gazette. 6 months since the assassination of Archduke Gortash.
Oh, pardon me.
Witnesses encountered vampire spawn and lived to tell the tale. Last holdout cultist cleared from Temple of Baal. Oh, I thought I destroyed all of them. Business boom. Take your troubles to the House of Grief. Everyone should be dead there. Iron Throne wreckage continues to block shipping lanes. Complain merchants. Whatever. Raven Guard returns to full strength. Yeah! New wave servant at Umberlee's temple. No leads on desecration. Okay. Serial killer unmasks crazy ballist. Wolbrin Bongle slain. Ironhand gnomes at disarray. Gondians disband. Golden's time has come and gone. Yeah, that's all y'all's fault. Janeth House to host Evening of Art and Culture, celebrating Salvation of City. Tour new district built by Elturian refugees. New Bardic School. Tiefling founder secures Upper City funding. Wait, is that Alfira? Wait, did I get a letter from Alfira? Oh my god, I did, and I just didn't read it. Hello, friend. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I have the most amazing news. You know how Lacrissa was working insane hours at the Elsong Tavern? Well, she woke me up one morning, all excited, and told me she had a surprise for me. She took me to a house in the lower city that had a plaque hanging up outside it. A plaque with your and Lahala's name on it. And School of Music beneath.
Nice to return to familiar
The Hafnir idea School of Music. I just burst into tears. I couldn't believe it. It's the cutest house you've ever seen, with a big open space downstairs and a small loft where we can sleep. Word spread, and before I knew it, I had a room packed with trainee bards from Candlekeep to Waterdeep. Lacrissa had to quit the elf song to help out. I'm teaching night and day and falling to bed utterly exhausted every night, and I've never been happier. Do come and visit sometime. We'd love to have you. Lots of love, Alfira. Yeah, you know what? You gave like the best quest reward, so you know. Thorm's army dispersed from Baldurian boulders. Well, I'd hope so. Site of Foundry Blast still sectioned off. An interview with the new master of Ramesses Tower. Oh, Roland. Stone Lord killed by beloved ranger. Huh. Oh. Minsk? Isn't he a ranger? Almond cakes of Avernus. Elturian refugees and owners of city's newest cafe share their recipe. Harper's out of hiding. Secretive sect step forward to aid city.
Spot of deja vu.
Okay. Who's in here? Wow, what's all this? Oh, Withers is in here. We'll go in there later. Will.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
Smell what? You haven't taken a shower in a while? Oh my god, a skill check? Whoa, 18, a nat 18. Let's go.
Take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
I noticed the sense of sulfur. It's awful. Is that you?
By the good gods. How bad do I reek? Ugh, shit. Dried devil's blood. Stinks like a skunk squatting in an aboleth's corpse. No wonder. The three of us have felled enough cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? If those blueprints work, we might be able to fix Karlach, and she might be able to go home to Faerun.
No way, really? How have you been faring without your warlock powers? I'm glad you could slip away to see your father. He must be so proud of you. We don't really need to catch up because we've been adventuring together, right?
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same.
Wow.
His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart.
How have you been faring without your warlock powers?
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself.
You're a ranger now?
Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it. Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, Did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Huh. Look at him, he's got his bow out. Interesting.
I wish it could last forever.
Astarion?
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And look at you, straight from the hells, still reeking of brimstone. I take it you've been having fun.
Yeah. If we said this, he would say, please don't. It's been tough, but at least I'm there with Karlach.
Yes, the right person can make just about anything bearable. And it seems like you found exactly the right person.
You're in a good mood. Have you been drinking?
Cheeky. I've been very well behaved, thank you. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out
Really?
no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
So you're an assassin. Astarion, one of the good guys. Who would have thought?
Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been.
Do you ever miss walking in the sun?
I did at first. But then I realized these shadows, this darkness, it's all a part of me. I spent too long defined by what other people did to me, the choices other people made for me. But that's over now. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
I'm glad to hear it. Acceptance looks good on you. Good luck. I'll say this first one.
That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
I was gonna say, farewell for now or something like that.
Never knew you to be cruel.
I said it to you, not them.
Y'all are so funny. Hi, Karlach.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He wasn't kidding. Where's your mad bastard? You brought us back! Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Ha! Oh, man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Look at them, the beauts.
You haven't said hi to anyone yet?
Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months.
That's true.
Then again, maybe we won't sleep at all.
Will seems to be having a good time. We should enjoy ourselves too before your heart heats up and we need to head back. What does Will having a good time have to do with the second part of that? Can I have a kiss?
Come here, you goon.
Okay, we get to see another one. Let's go. Am I standing on my tippy toes? So what happens if you play like a dwarf? What happens if you play like a real shorty? Can you play as a halfling? Or a gnome? Can you still romance Karlach if you do that? I like the sound of that.
Me too, my love. See you soon.
Okay.
Oh, hey. Before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found. Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though. An old acquaintance called Flo. Not sure she'll help us, but maybe. We might get to come home. Permanently. Maybe even sooner than we think.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, I've talked to everyone, I think. Minsk, Will, Lae'zel, Astarion, Halsin, twice. Malil, Karlak, Jaheira, Gale, Slim Shady, wherever she is. Albert Cub, Scratch. Where's Shadowheart? I don't know. I've talked to everyone except Withers. I wonder if I should go end your adventure. Aww. End your adventure. Okay. Look at Scroll of Disintegrate, Scroll of Circle of Death. Volo's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Mind Flayer Parasite Specimens. No way. I guess it's a souvenir, huh? Alright, well, you're looking at a chasm creeper for some reason?
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
I feel satisfied. I accomplished everything I wanted to do.
I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen.
Okay.
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To Baldur's Gate, to the greatest friends I could dream of, to brains without worms and a good night's sleep, to the hope of new adventures to come. To brains without worms and a good night's sleep.
To you.
Well, I don't want to say that, but... I just got 3 achievements. I got an achievement for saving every tiefling. But some of them died, didn't they? I don't know. Yeah, I got an achievement for saving every tiefling, for finishing the game, and for saving the realms. I'm not really sure what the difference is between those two. But yeah, oh man. Oh, I thought maybe that was Tarja Turunen or something like that. The old Nightwish lead singer. It almost sounded like her for a moment. Anyway. What to say about Baldur's Gate? so much to say about it, actually. So just real quick, let's see. Let me think. Okay. So obviously, I've done 64, 65 videos. I don't know if... I guess I'm going to have to split this last one in half because there was so much to do. But 65 videos. This is the longest playthrough I've ever done. Longest series I've ever done of on the channel. Probably the longest up to this point was Elden Ring, which I did in 2022. But yeah, this was uncut, and it was like... Well, it was mostly uncut. I cut a few times. If you've watched the whole series, you know I've cut several times, actually. Many times. But only a couple times per episode, usually. And so it was a lot. So first of all, thanks for watching this all the way through. I got more than a few comments of like, this game's still going. Is it ever going to end? You know. So, but I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I played 2023's Game of the Year. And it took me 6 months to work through, but... I'm happy I did it. I do think it's probably in my top 3 fantasy games that I've ever played. I think that, you know, this is considered, like I mentioned this earlier in the playthrough, but this is considered like the new ultimate fantasy game. And before this, it was probably, you know, depending on who you ask, you know, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Witcher 3, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, you know, something like that. But I think this is pretty universally considered among fantasy fans to be, you know, if not the favorite, at least near the top. So, and it is a really good game. I do think that it's not perfect, sadly. I think they just, a lot of the stuff in Act 3 kind of holds the game back a bit. Let's go act by act. So Act 1, I think, looking back, Act 1 is like, honestly, aside from this epilogue and the final battle and stuff, which is very good, Act 1 is like kind of where the game peaks for me. It's as close as the game gets to perfect. And I think it's because it's probably the most finished part of the game. It's the part that was in early access, which if you played this game in early access, I remember looking into this game when it was in early access and everybody was like, the game had like negative reviews at the time, if you can believe it. And I remember being really disappointed because I remember how critically lauded Baldur's Gate 2 was. And I was like, they're making a third one, you know, so I checked it out when it was in early access and I looked at the reviews and they were all like, it's a buggy mess, it sucks, but, you know, unplayable garbage, you know how gamers can be. And I was like, huh, I guess I'll come back later, you know. And then of course the full release came out and everyone started talking about it. And it was kind of like whiplash for me because I was like, I heard that game sucked. But I'm glad I finally ended up playing it. But yeah, the Act 1 was what was in early access, and then Act 2 and 3 was like all new. So it makes sense that it was the most polished, but I just think there was so much intrigue in Act 1. You know, you were at the beginning of everyone's story. It's kind of this like lush, natural environment, but then there's darkness around every corner. There's a goblin camp. There's the hag, Auntie Ethel. There's, you know, those hyena things. That, like, there's a lot of danger, but it's a really good way to get your feet wet in the game, and I like the Underdark and Mountain Pass areas too. I just think Act 1 is like really, really, really good for reasons that I already detailed when I finished it. Act 2, I think, is okay. It gets really dark and like From Software-esque, I found. It's weird, but it's definitely, it's like, it's nice that it's a break from how things were in Act 1. It's different, and I like that about it. The Shadow Cursed gameplay I didn't particularly like, but, you know, whatever. It's also quite a bit shorter. I did like the end of it, though, like Moonrise Towers and everything with Ketheric Thorm was very well done. I'm trying to think. Yeah, and then Act 3 was the longest act. It was longer than Act 1. But wow, look at all these voice actors and actresses. Wow. I found that first of all, there were a lot of bugged quests, bugged gameplay mechanics. I had to reload a few times, and that's okay, I guess. But some of the storylines just kind of wrapped up really unsatisfactorily. Maul, what was going on with Maul? Because you find their eye patch and the Nautiloid at the end of Act 2. You're looking for them after the last Light In attack. And then you just find them in the guild selling stuff, and they're just like, yeah, I'm selling stuff, whatever. And it's I've literally been looking for you in the background for 50 in-game hours or more. And this is how, and then it's just quest complete, found them all. What? And there's a lot of stuff like that. The Oscar Fevris disaster of a quest. I mean, you save him in Act 1, and I was I know that, I'm gonna be, I guess, not rewarded for this, but this is gonna lead somewhere if I save him. And you don't meet up with him until Act 3, and you get that shitty ghost quest, and then you get that crappy painting that he says is of you, but then it's just Halsin? What was that about? That was the moment where it's no more side quests. But I still did all of them, so whatever. It was the last one that I did. There's just a lot of quests like that kind of just end with a whimper. And it's too bad, because I think if they had enough time and motivation, to continue and develop the game, and they could kind of polish that stuff up some more. But from what I've heard, Larian is done with BG3. There's not going to be any DLC. They're not going to make Baldur's Gate 4. They're ready to move on to something else. Which makes sense, because before this they made Divinity Original Sin 2, and that's so similar to this game in so many ways. If you haven't played it, you might want to consider checking it out. I would say it's a much weaker game than this, but it's still fun. Similar mechanics, similar gameplay, similar storyline in a lot of ways, but yeah, this is much better, a much more character-driven experience. This, the characters are much better in Baldur's Gate 3, much better. But yeah, I understand, after making that game and making this game, they're like, can we do something else, please? Totally get it. But yeah, I think Act 3's weaknesses notwithstanding, I'm not going to go into detail about each and every single one of them. But the highlights of the game, I didn't have to do every single side quest, even though I did. As always, when I do everything, I look back and I'm like, some of that stuff wasn't worth it. Well, you never know until you try. You never know until you go into the side quest if it's going to be worth it or not. I think all of the companion side quests were very good. And I'll go through my thoughts on the companions now. So let's start with Shadowheart. Shadowheart probably had the most screen time in this playthrough because she was really useful in the gameplay and everything. She's good at healing. She had the Guardians of Light, Spirit Guardians or whatever ability that was using all the time, and just yeah, she's very fun gameplay wise, but also I think a good character. And one of my favorites, Slim Shady. We didn't end up together in the end, and that's okay. But she was just nice to have alongside, especially after she rejected Shar and she had a better attitude. When she had her attitude adjustment, she was much better. I like Shadowheart a lot. Astarion, it's no secret that I'm not big on Astarion throughout this playthrough. I think he got better towards the end. It cracked me up how many times over the course of this playthrough people told me, oh, I've never seen this scene with Astarion when you're not romancing him. And I was just like, all of you are romancing Astarion and you've never seen this scene when you have a platonic relationship with him? That blows my mind. But whatever. Yeah, a lot of people were like, I like Astarion because of his story. And to me, his story is very, very similar to Shadowheart's and Lae'zel's. And I kind of highlighted that when I talked about it. Incredibly similar. They're both held captive by, psychopaths, right? And in Lae'zel's case, it's Vlaakith, and in Shadowheart's case, it's Shar and Viconia as well, right? And, you know, you could make the case of, like, yeah, but those are gods. Cazador wants to be a god, right? And Astarion has Cazador. And they, you know, all three of them, with our help, they break free of their influence. I guess Astarion's a little different in that he has a temptation to take that power for himself. So there's a little bit of like a twist there, but I don't know. I found them to be very similar in a lot of ways, and we probably get the least amount of time with Astarion's story in that case. Like Lae'zel and Shadowheart's story and their struggle carries through from Act 1 all the way basically through Act 3. They don't get closure until Act 3. Astarion, it feels like we don't really even get to experience his story until Act 3. We get a little bit in Act 2 of, like, you know, Raphael telling him what the runes mean and stuff, but we don't really get much of it. He's kind of closed off, and I don't know. I guess I felt like his story actually wasn't really as fleshed out as the other ones were, as Shadowheart's and Lae'zel's, and even Gale's, really. Well, no, maybe that's not fair. It's a little bit more fleshed out than Gale's. They actually had a location you could go to and stuff. But yeah, all that to say, you know, I like Astarion more having finished the game, but he's still not one of my favorite characters. And I really tried to make him work from a gameplay perspective, and it was cool when he hit, like, you know, 60 damage crits and stuff. But I don't know. I'd rather just, like, throw a big fireball down or something. Okay, let's see. Then there's Will. Will is kind of a nothing burger, sadly. I feel like we spent more time with Will than we did with Astarion and his story. And yeah, the whole Mizora thing, I felt like was kind of, it just got kind of annoying after a while. I feel like rescuing Duke Ravengard from the Iron Throne and stuff should have been a little more epic than it was, because I didn't have him in the party with me. I didn't know to bring him with me. Yeah, Will's okay. I'm not big on Will. I kept waiting for him to be kind of a little more than what he was. And I know that there's a couple different directions that it can take, right? Because, like, in the beginning, he's hunting Karlach. And so I imagine if you kill Karlach early, he doesn't get the horns. He breaks the contract with Mizora. I imagine the story's pretty different, you know? But I like how it ended up, though. I will say this about Will. I like how it ended up in my playthrough with me, him, and Karlach, the person that he set out to kill in the beginning, parading around Avernus killing demons. That is sick. That is such a cool way to end his and Karlach's story. So that brings me to Karlach. I like Karlach's story. I like Karlach as a character much more than her story. To be clear, I found her story kind of frustrating, because it's all about, like, it's like we kept delaying the inevitable, and we didn't really get anywhere besides, like, talking about how we can fix her engine and how we can't fix her engine and blah blah blah, and she's not going back to Avernus, and she's just gonna live until she dies, and she doesn't want to talk about it. And then, you know, we get that brief confrontation with Gortash, which I felt like that was kind of stunted, and then it's over. It wasn't really until the docks that we really got to, you know, it feels like her story was like the very last one to wrap up. But I like where we went with it. I'm not sure what all the options are, but, you know, her saying I'd rather die than go back to Avernus, I'd rather die than go back to Avernus, I'm like, well, if I'm there and Will's there, then you got a little party. And it's kind of like what I was talking about with her, you know, at camp, like fantasizing about, we're gonna get drunk and fight bad guys all the time. And that's her idea of a good time, so that's what we did. Happy ending for her. Again, I like Gale as a character more than his story. I find Mystra a bit frustrating, personally. We only got to see her that one time, and I was just like, this is who the big deal is all about? Come on. It also feels like Gale's story kind of wraps up a little bit like, I guess he's gonna go off and do that stuff. Wow, Neil Newbon was the performance captured director and consultant. Huh. Interesting. Maybe from his experience on Detroit Become Human, or I don't know. I guess maybe he just might just know a lot about it. Let's see. I think is that all the origin characters? Let's see. Shadowheart, Lae'zel, Gale, Astarion, Karlach, Will. Yeah. Halsin was kind of boring after a while, and it kind of was like, wow, the game's really trying to make me romance him. Jaheira, love Jaheira. Always like to hear her input, and I like how much attention that she got, actually, considering she doesn't even show up until Act 2, and she doesn't join your party till the end of Act 2. But you go through all of Act 3 with her, and she's from Baldur's Gate, and you get to see a lot of her perspective on stuff, and she gets a little side quest, and it's great. Her side quest is to get Minsk, who I think, I'm glad he's in the game, because, you know, I like vaguely remember him from Baldur's Gate 2. Not really much at all, because I wasn't like, I have to romance him like I was with Jaheira. But Minsk, I feel like he's introduced so late in the game that it's almost pointless. It's almost more like an Easter egg than anything else. Like, he is, like, I think I got him in like part 56 or 57 or something like that. And like, I mean, depending on how early you go there, I guess you can have him for more of the game, but I don't know. I also feel like Ranger was like kind of an awkward class. I like the whole Boo thing. I think is it Matthew Mercer who voices him or something? I mean, this might be controversial, but I'm not like wild about his performance. I will admit, I've never been like a big Matthew Mercer guy. I have yet to hear a Matthew Mercer performance that I'm like, wow, I'm like blown away by. But yeah, I don't know if that's just Minsk as a character or if it's his job or what. Maybe a combination of both. But I just feel like he gets introduced too late for me. It's nice that he's in the game, but kind of having him as a companion that can be in your party feels a little wasted. I'm trying to think of, are those the other, what other like optional characters are there? What was the deal with Yenna? She wasn't there at the end. I just realized it. Was she? I brought my own paring knife. What were you supposed to do? Were you supposed to get food for her? We had plenty of camp supplies. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. Companions. I talked about the axe. The gameplay for this game, I think it got a little too easy at the end. Like, there was so much crafting I could have done. They give you like so many resources. They're just like, have this, have that. I had like 1,000,000 elixirs, 1,000,000 poisons, 1,000,000 oils. I never used any of the oils, really. I used the oil of accuracy a couple times or something like that. Oil of sharpness. But it's just like when you're max level, even when you're max level, you just kind of breeze through this shit. I mean, I feel like the difficulty completely went away as soon as you hit level 5 in Act 1 and you get that extra attack. Because up until then, like, that hyena fight was tough. I don't know if I was just underleveled for it or what, but and then the Githyanki fight at the bridge. But yeah, I feel like the gameplay, I know that the gameplay for this game is like literally just 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. And I know that's like a controversial, you know, controversially streamlined version of D&D, but yeah, I think you know, I liked playing it this way. I liked, you know, my tactical view of like, I'm gonna swivel the camera around. Let's see, can we go over here? You know, I liked the planning, but there was often a lot of planning just for me to like click attack, which, you know I'm playing Barbarian. I played a lot with like Lae'zel, who's a fighter, Karlach, who's also a Barbarian, and I didn't really do a lot of the more complicated stuff that you can do in the game in terms of gameplay and stuff, but like you don't really have to do that. And I mean, I liked having Gale and Will in the party for spells and stuff, you know. But I just kind of felt like the gameplay was kind of boring overall, and it kind of reminds me of my experiences playing Dungeons and Dragons, where and other, actually anything tabletop is like this for me. And I talked about this on stream the other day. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've played Arkham Horror, the board game, trying to have a good time desperately because, and then what ends up happening is one of two things with that game. It's either like ridiculously unfair, we get horrible RNG, everybody goes insanely fast, and we just, we blow it. Like we get stomped by whatever Elder God we get. And then the other thing that happens is it's a little tight for a little bit, but then we get to the point where we just start stomping everything. You know, we get the right items, we get the right cards, and we just blow the Elder God away. And it's really hard to get that difficulty narrowed down in between those two, where you're like having a bit of a tough time, but it's doable, and it's like a nice challenge. And I find that that's the case with like almost every like co-op board game like that. Like I've played, was it Descent Journey into Darkness, which is probably my favorite attempt at like a co-op board game, like fantasy style board game. I played like Castle Ravenloft and Legend of Drizzt and all these other ones, and it's just like the same problem every time. That it's like, for me, it's more exciting conceptually than it is in practice. So yeah, I'm kind of a D&D hater. And I've tried playing it pen and paper too, a couple times with friends. There's always one person that kind of ruins it for me, for a multitude of number of reasons. I'm sure you can understand what I'm talking about if you played D&D before. That one guy that's always like trying to do too much or whatever. Yeah, so this, I guess this style of game isn't really for me, but for me, the story is like the main draw of Baldur's Gate 3, and the gameplay is really secondary. And so I really like the story of it, and I think that this ending was really, really good, really satisfying. Like, I did not expect that giant epilogue where you get to catch up to everybody, and they've got unique dialogue based on your choices, and it really feels like the stuff that I picked gave me a really good ending, and I wasn't sure about that for a long time. You get all those letters from all those godforsaken side quests I did, and they write you like paragraphs. Sometimes they write to Gale or Astarion, and it's like, okay, what about me? But yeah, and then even reading the little Baldur's Mouth gazettes there, that was really cool. It's just like a lot went into the epilogue, and a lot of times, like, I'll give an example. BioShock. Great game. Amazing game for like 99% of it. And then like the last bit with the ending sucks ass. At least I haven't seen like the good ending where like you don't harvest any little sisters, because when I played, I harvested one little sister, and then people got really angry at me in the comments. They're like, I don't know if I could watch this. This is how you're gonna play. And I was like, my God, fine. I thought it was like a choice, but I guess clearly not. You know? And then you, like, but if you get like the neutral ending in BioShock, it sucks. It's like fucking awful. One of the worst endings to any video game I've ever seen. And it's such a shame because BioShock's like a top 10 video game of all time, but whatever. But Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't have that problem. They didn't drop the ball. They nailed it. Great ending, great epilogue. I'm curious to see how they're able to salvage it if you make horrible decisions and you kill a bunch of people or get a bunch of people killed. Yeah. So yeah, very good ending. Oh, real quick, side characters. Raphael, best side character in the game. Amazing. Loved fighting him in the House of Hope. Loved having him just randomly appear and do his little chaotic bullshit. I love characters like him though. You know, like, I love, like, some of my favorite characters in Danganronpa are chaotic characters like that. I won't say who if you haven't played those or watched them, read them, whatever joke you want to make. But yeah, I loved him being the chaotic, chaotic neutral character, but really chaotic evil. The Emperor... What, now that we're finally separated, can we talk about the Emperor? What the hell? So I free Orpheus, and he's like, I'm gonna fight for the Netherbrain now, which is what he's been working against this entire time. Balduran is such a disappointment. You founded Baldur's Gate, and then you turn into a loser. You turn into such a manipulative little shithead. I hate him. I wish I had, like, and to think he tried to romance me. Anyway, yeah, the Emperor, I don't really understand that last bit. Because it seems like it would have been more consistent for his character to just, like, feel defeated and just part ways and just, like, leave and be like, I'm not gonna be here to find out what happens after the Netherbrain wins, or, you know, whatever. But instead he goes and fights for it, but it was so funny. It was so funny when I killed him without him even making a move. It's like, oh man, very satisfying. Like I kept saying at the end, hitched your horse to the wrong cart. Dumbass. Trying to think of any other side character that really struck me. Those were like the two main ones, I guess. Some of the side characters really just didn't really go anywhere. Like Lorokin seemed like he was supposed to be a bigger deal than he was, but then you just kind of show up and he's kind of a smug idiot, and then you kill him. There were a lot of characters like that, especially in Act 3. But there were some nice redemption arcs too, like Roland. When I first met Roland in Act 1, I was like, this guy sucks. But you know, he turned out to be one of my favorite, like, little side character guys. At the end, he was great. Yeah, there were some nice surprises there. Overall, Baldur's Gate 3, great experience. But I think I'm, like, done playing, like, big fantasy games for a while. I might take a little break from a long playthrough for a bit. You know, this has been a very long, like I said, the longest I've ever done. So I might do some short games for a while, or like not short, but shorter. But I'm trying to think. I think if I'm gonna do another long one, you know, eventually, and it's not handled by chat vote, which the only reason I'm playing this on the channel is because it won the charity stream poll for a playthrough. So just saying. Dreams do come true. But I think for my next long playthrough, unless something like wins a charity poll like that, I'm thinking it might be Red Dead Redemption 2. Just throwing it out there. We can talk about it more at the shareholder meeting coming up. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit X here, and we'll just make sure there's...
Thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name.
Which ones are which?
Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice?
Who are you,
Thou
Withers?
soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone.
Yeah.
The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal,
whimper.
The death mule of Merkel, felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Is it possible to not unlock Withers if you don't do that dank crypt in Act 1? Is it possible to play the game and not have Withers around? Like, or does he just show up one day? Anyway, Balduran. This guy was like, I'm gonna side with the Netherbrain. Fuck off. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video of whatever you watch. And yeah, see you then. Think critically.